Hello and welcome to Divinely Empowered with Antonia. Today we have Gabbie Greenberg. She is a color therapist and color mentor. From the Love of Colors is her company, and she's here to tell us all about the magic of colors. So welcome, Gabbie.
Oh, thank you. So nice to be here.
Wonderful. I feel like I'm wearing very boring colors with a color analysis today, but
But look at your hair and look at your lipstick.
My hair and my lipstick, and my jumper is cool. It does say rock on it, but I'm just being rock and roll and in black today.
And your book is beautifully colourful as well.
My book is beautiful. Yeah, my book is lovely. I do like colors. I'm obsessed with colors. I have a lot of gold in my house. I have a lot of colors. I have a lot of pop art with a lot of really fun colors everywhere because I'm a big fan of color. I really am. Yeah. Okay. So tell us about yourself. What's your story? How did you get into color?
Okay. So I historically worked in fashion and exhibitions.
At Ralph Lauren, no less.
Yes, at Ralph Lauren. I just, colour was everywhere. And, when they used to present the collections, I used to work on the wholesale side. So I worked with all the department stores. I ran a sales team there, and I worked with lots of the visual merchandising team as well. So it was very much about colour. Ralph loves colour. He also loves black and beiges, but I was always sort of gravitating to the pop colours in his collection. So colour has always been a thing, as well as that in exhibitions, I used to be part of the whole planning team. And we used to talk for hours about the colour of the carpet. What's the colour of the carpet going to be this season? And I'd be like, I can't believe how long we're taking to discuss the colour of the carpet. I was on the sales side, so I wanted to sell the stands and get the exhibition space sold. But since I have worked in colour, I really realise how important colour is and how colour affects us all. Every colour has a meaning, has a feeling. 25% of colour is what we see. 75% we actually absorb it, we feel it, whether we realise it or not. So after I worked in these two areas, I went off to have 3 children who are 15, 13 and 11. So they're just getting more grown up, more teenagery, and actually love to wear black, which is not easy for me. I'm like, you're not very good for my business. But anyway, and so I launched my company because I won a wellbeing course. And at the end of the wellbeing course, they said, you need to give us an idea, put on your mood board what you want to do, where you see yourself in 6 months' time. And I was like, I don't know what I want to do. I'd always wanted to be a yoga teacher. But I was scrolling through Instagram, as we do, and I saw colour therapy. And I was like, I don't know what this is, but I know this is what I want to do. So I've trained I do numerology with colour. I do colour workshops, and I do colour analysis. My beautiful drapes are behind me, and these are my numerology drapes as well. So it's a very colourful world I live in now, and I absolutely love it. And I was thinking actually what we could do, which might be interesting for your viewers, is we could do a numerology, a colour reading for you. All I need from you is your date of birth.
I can give my date of birth. Oh, I'm giving away my secrets now, but yes, no problem at all.
Or you could just put it in the chat.
No, I'm happy to share. I do talk about my age because I've hacked reverse aging, so my age is actually quite important. Okay, so it is 20th of November, 1980.
Oh, so already I can see lots of orange, lots of fun, lots of enjoyment.
There's an orange chair. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that's amazing. So how it works is we have 4 colours. Actually, I just to give you an idea. So how we work it out is you take the date of birth. So we have 4 colours: an inner child colour, a skill colour, a learning colour, and a soul colour. And what I do is I take everything to a single digit number, and then the number adds up to the, your final soul colour. So just going into your colours. So your inner child colour is orange, gorgeous, vibrant, happy. I mean, I would imagine as a child you were quite joyful, playful, and a lover of life.
Still am.
Actually, I also have orange as my inner child colour. I think that's why it's so important for us to remember that although life can be quite difficult at times, we need to remember and bring the joy into life. So we have that in our inner child color. So this is from 0 to 12 years. So when I do a child's reading, we generally would focus on the inner child color. But as we move into adulthood, obviously the colors develop. So this is actually your skill color as well. So when I do a color reading, the skill color is the person you are at work. So I've done a lot of teams. So I go in and I sort of like look at how the teams work, what the colors are. So someone with orange in their colors, I would say they need to be in the creative part of the team, because oranges tend to be very creative, very good at thinking up ideas, not necessarily always following them through, but they would need someone maybe with a little bit more organization to pull it together. But they have got their, you know, oranges. And
I need an assistant. There's no way I can live without an assistant. It's just
absolutely. But that's, the world is full of all different people, and that is what color and the readings are. So we're all going through life the same way, but we're experiencing it very differently. Color is a frequency, it's a vibration. So we are all vibrating at different frequencies, but we're ultimately all doing the same thing. So we might do it in a more joyful way, whereas someone might be a bit more serious and structured. So that's 2 of your colors. And then very exciting for you, your aspiration color is gold, although it doesn't look so gold. This is also a gold in my color analysis. So the gold is all about being here to serve the community, to just enjoy and spread that joy. So gold is very fluid. So really you are very much your, I mean, it's quite interesting how this has worked out, because you are very your colors. I'm
obsessed with gold. My entire house is gold. I'm just completely obsessed with it.
Oh wow. Well, it's also, it's like the magpie in us. It's shiny. It's like it's very spiritual as well, and it's also linked to quality and unconditional love. So those are 2 colors. And then your third color, so generally we'd have 4 colors, but for you, you've got 2 of the same. So you've got 2 of the orange, and then your last color, which lays in perfectly and actually ties in beautifully with your book, because I know you've got green in your book. So green is your soul color. So the soul color is the person you are at home and the person you are as a friend. So you would be very much about serving the community, it's connected to the heart chakra. So it's all about love, unconditional love, and helping and healing, and peace, love, and harmony is your ultimate goal. And so I think, it's so interesting how your colors are pretty spot on. So you've actually I'm
living it. Many people not really living their colors sort of in alignment. Are most people sort of not in alignment with that?
I think sometimes they don't even realize, if they are or if they aren't. Like they just, sometimes I'll do a reading and they'll be like, oh, no one's ever said that to me before, but actually that is me. And so it's like a voyage of discovery sometimes when you have these readings.
People don't know themselves. Most people don't tend to know themselves very well. I've noticed it's very rare that people do actually sort of know themselves and follow their own guidance and inner knowing and wisdom. It seems to be quite unusual for people to be able to do that, which is sad, really.
It is sad. And the thing that I love about color is that if you can try and introduce all the colors in the rainbow, your life will be so much more joyous. You'll feel much more complete. So for you, for example, not that I think you need to, you're sailing through life beautifully, but if you were to come to me and say, I'm not sure, I don't feel 100%, I don't feel balanced, I would recommend bringing in some blue, which is in your book on your book as well, some pink, some yellow. If you're lacking structure, then something like the yellow or the indigo, which is a really strong structured color. These are all colors that will help to balance you up. So if you came to me and said, like, I can't organize myself, I've got all the ideas, but I just can't get it together, I would recommend bringing in the yellow. So that's very good at helping you to find structure. If you need to do some important work and do some planning, even you don't have to wear it. It's all about seeing it. So you could have a bowl of lemons in your kitchen if you work in your kitchen, or some daffodils. I'm all about bringing your own sunshine, but you know, when the weather is like doing what it's doing, I'm just like, I'm in a t-shirt, I'm embracing, you know, it's April, for goodness sake. But if it's
yeah, I'm wondering, it's a bit cold in that. It is cold today. We just put the heating on again.
Oh, have you? Oh,
yeah, I've put the radiator on in the kitchen. Yeah.
Yeah, but look how happy people are when the sun comes out. But
oh, it was glorious yesterday. Yeah. It was absolutely glorious yesterday.
But you know, if you just bring that color into your life, you don't have to wear it, because a lot of people struggle with wearing color. You just look at it, you see it, you eat it. We can heal by eating as well. I'm very much about eating the colors of the rainbow. We can heal ourselves from, you know, it's everything is linked. Oh, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I tried to use my microphone, but it didn't work.
So, oh, sorry, I was wondering if it was my end. No, but it's not.
No, I tried to put my microphone on, but it wasn't working, so never mind. Okay, so yeah, even eating stodge can make a difference, can it? If you're eating
absolutely, if you're eating beige food, then you're also not eating, you know, the colors of the rainbow. So it's all about, you know, eat your greens, all of these things, all of these little expressions, they really ring true.
That's interesting and wild, isn't it? Goodness.
Yeah.
So you need to eat the rainbow to be so to get your sort of color fix, then you need to eat the rainbow, do you?
Well, it's going to be nutritionally obviously really good for you, but from a visual point of view, from healing your body point of view, everything carries an energy. Everything is an energy. So if you're eating, you know, lots of red berries, or, you know, something with that strong colors, they're all going to carry that frequency and give you that boost, that energy that you need. I think a lot of it, you know, we go down the reaching for a coffee route, but actually we can give ourselves a lot of great energy by eating colorful food.
Do you think it makes a difference to health then, if the brighter, bolder colors that you wear actually affects your health in some way?
Oh, definitely, because every color has a frequency and a meaning. So you can kind of dress for how you want to feel, or how you want people to, you know, have that impression. The first impression is like 7 or 8 seconds. You make an impression on someone. So if you show up and you're sort of like not expressing yourself from the clothes that you're wearing, you're missing a trick. And also, I go dog walking a lot, and every morning I kind of like got my pink wellies on, and like I'm known in the park now for these pink wellies. But it's just, you know, it's why not instead of wearing black ones, get the pink ones out. Like, it's also joyful for other people to see color. So it's almost like when you're wearing color, you're not only doing it for yourself, you're doing it for everyone. You're being of service to society.
I just went to Texas. I was in Austin, and I ended up buying 7 pairs of cowboy boots, all in different colors.
Oh, you see, amazing. Yeah. And then also it switches up a whole energy, a whole vibe of your outfit. It's you know, and also I think when people struggle to wear color, boots, accessories are the best way to start. I mean, it's just you know, it's an easy win. Scarves, hats.
Oh, I just got a new hat from Texas. I'll show you my
hat. Oh, show me. Oh, I love it. That's amazing.
Yeah, I designed it.
No.
Yeah, at the rodeo.
So cool.
Yeah.
You need to do a Beyonce reel or something in that hat with your cowboy boots in your hat.
I did. Oh, well, I did one from the rodeo and that. So yeah, but I just did a photo shoot for Cornwall Live magazine, which should be out this weekend, and I'm wearing the hat and cowboy boots in the pictures. So there'll be lots of fun colors and stuff. Yeah. And my bed's gold, interestingly. So, you know, you're saying that these colors, my bed is gold. So, and my kitchen is gold, and my bedside tables are gold. So there's a lot of gold around me. And I do notice, like, when my hair needs, this is not natural, unfortunately. It does, I do bleach it. But I notice that when my hair hasn't been done for a while, you start to feel a bit dowdy. It's really interesting. And then as soon as you get your color perked back up again, it does make such a difference to your mood.
It really does. And also, I think the lipstick, I think lipsticks are also a great addition.
I love bright lipstick. I think I'm quite well known for wearing my loud, bold lipsticks.
But it just lifts you, don't you find? Like it just lifts your face. It makes you feel so much better.
Makeup does in general, and just wearing, like, you know that if you're wearing something fitted or like well tailored or something and lovely colors, you do feel different to if you're just sort of slobbing around in your tracksuit, you know. And I've even got glamorous tracksuits with some like amazing like they've got lobsters on the shoulders with made out of sequins and little pearls and things like that, and that it just even lifts you. So you can be a bit, you know, slobby in your tracksuit, but you can still make it glamorous. There are glamorous tracksuits these days, which makes a bit of a difference as well.
And in terms of like, so tell me about your book cover. How did you choose those colors? Because they're
I'm obsessed with gold. And this is a color of sort of a spiritual awakening. It's the sea, basically. I wanted to use sort of an aquamarine. I wanted to use sea colors. I live by the coast, and I think we're going into the golden age. And I think we've got lots of blues and greens, which are where we're going in the future with everything. So those are the sort of spiritual colors. And obviously you've got your chakra. There's a part of the chakra colors as well. But it's just, they're just the colors that spoke to me, and I love blues and greens. And
so it's interesting because the colors of the rainbow, you know, if we go back to like Isaac Newton shining the light on the prism, and the 7 colors that came with red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, and those colors never change. So when I do color readings with people, or I do even do color analysis with people, I always suggest the blues and the greens of the colors to really help to make you feel grounded. So they're the ones that, like, if you want to feel more balanced, bring those colors in, and which is actually great because blue is the most worn color, and green is the I think it's probably
because of jeans. Maybe I would have thought black would be the most worn color. Because everyone wears black all the time, don't they?
Well, they do wear a lot of black, but it's really less so in other countries. We're very black orientated, but blue is the most worn color. But I think probably denim has a massive influence on that. Also with blue, as you can see probably from my drapes, there's so many different shades of blue. So it's, you know, the opportunities to wear blue are massive. The other thing with green is that it's the easiest color on the eye. So when we see the color green, we actually breathe easier. It lowers our blood pressure. Whether we know it or not.
It's calming, isn't it? Because I know that they always have in TV studios, or even stage, when they have backstage, there are often green rooms, and that's to make people feel more relaxed before they go onto stage.
Yeah, exactly. And then also green is very much linked to being like here of service, like, you know, like your soul color. The green is if you want to feel more, if you want to give the impression of being more organic or natural, or, you know, that side of things. So green is colors are a way of communicating. I actually work with people on their logos because all the colors have something. I just helped a solicitor's office. They were putting together a new logo, and they wanted to do a very dark blue. And I was like, it's amazing. But what they do is they work in a lot of entertainment. So I suggested the dark blue, but then add a pop of a little bit of orange. So just to have that, like, yes, we're serious. Yes, we're an amazing solicitor firm, but we have that sense of fun. We know how to work with your clients or whoever it is. So everywhere, color speaks to us. You know, if you think about restaurants, McDonald's, all these fast food chains, the red is the color of, you know, fire, fierceness, strong, courageous, quick. So fast food, and then with, you know, McDonald's with the yellow, the happy smile, you know, so, you know, it's all about it. Everything speaks to us in color. It's just whether we pick up on it or not.
Wow, that's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what do you do for people then? So you do these color analysis. How does a normal session work?
So with the numerology side, we talk about the date of birth. And then you would get your colors, and then I would suggest other colors to layer in to do that too, to kind of even yourself, balance yourself up. You get a book with that. So my sessions are £50, and then the book is £10. So it's just a nice, easy, affordable 45 minutes. Voyage of discovery, learn more about yourself. I don't go away afterwards. I get people message it, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? And whatever. So I love to talk color. My kids and my husband are probably over the whole thing now. They're like, oh. But I will talk color whenever. So so there's that side of things. Then the other side is I use drapes to find people's wow colors. So let's look at the greens.
Wow. What's a wow color?
So your wow color. So how it works with color analysis is there's 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. So the two colors, the 2 seasons, summer and winter, would be if you have a cool skin tone. And then autumn and spring is if you have a warm skin tone. So what we do is we start the session. You generally come with no makeup on, which is sometimes hard for people, but no one sees apart from me, so it's absolutely fine. And we sit in front of a lovely natural daylight with the mirror, and we talk about skin tone, hair color, eye color, and all kinds of things. We go through a list of things just to get a feel for whether we're cool or warm. And then
am I cool or warm? Can you tell with makeup? I haven't got that much makeup on. Some.
Well, I wouldn't like to give you. Oh, come to me for an analysis. That would be so much fun.
I've got green eyes.
Yeah, I mean,
I've got olive skin.
Do you do you tan? Do you blush? Do you have freckles?
I blush and I tan and I have freckles. Yeah.
That's okay. So that would indicate to me that you have a warm skin tone.
Yeah, I'm olive. I'm olive. I have olive skin.
So then what we would do is I would hold these drapes against your face. So you can actually, it's interesting, even when you have a color behind someone, you can tell if it's a color that suits them or not. So even just a backdrop, if you've got a backdrop of white, it's not going to really add very much, but by having a pop color behind it actually gives you that lift too. So what I would do with you is you would come, I'd lay all these drapes, would slowly take them away, and you would see, you see by around the face, under the eyes, you just can see the face light up. If the color isn't quite right, it will make you look either tired, washed out, or sometimes give you a yellowy look. So once you put the drapes in front, it's very, as my teacher told me, the drapes don't lie. So you can easily see your wow colors. And then once we've established the season, so you've got 4 seasons, you would get a set of colors. And nothing is set in stone. So it's not like you don't have to sort of carry them around and be like, oh, I can only wear this color now. It's not like that. I don't like that idea of color analysis, but it gives you a really good indication of the colors that really give you your wow, your pop. And it's the colors, you know, when you're wearing your wow colors, because people will say, oh, you look so nice today, you look really well, or, you know, you look really rested, or whatever it is. It's that color that's just giving you that lift.
Is anyone's wow color black, or is that just
No, actually, yeah, you can. There is winters can wear black. So if you have a cool skin tone and you can wear deep colors, you can wear black. And look, everyone can wear black. It doesn't matter. But I would say wearing black, if it's not a color that really suits you, it would be better to layer on some jewelry, gold or silver. That's the other thing with color analysis that I love, is that if you have a cool skin tone, you would lean more towards silver. And if you have a warm skin tone, you would lean towards gold. So it's all golden in your world. So it's great.
Everything's golden.
Everything's gold.
I used to wear lots of silver and I never liked gold. And I suddenly just one day woke up and I was obsessed with gold.
Yeah. So it's and also it makes such a difference if you are wearing black. So if you're wearing a color that isn't necessarily your wow colors, lipstick, scarves, gold, because really the most important bit is this bit. So sometimes I do a color analysis and people will be like, oh no, but I love that color. You can still wear that color, just not necessarily this area, because that's what's going to make your face light up. So, and people have like really like amazing moments where they're just like, I always loved that color and I never had the confidence to wear it. And then you sort of like, they see it with the drapes when you take them away. They're like, oh, wow, and it gives people confidence to show up in their colors.
And so then what skin tone have you got? And
I'm a spring. So I have a warm skin tone, a freckle, a blush. I have a little bit of rosacea as well. So, and it's quite funny that I found a lot of springs love color. So it's just, it's all about, all those pop colors. But that's not to say I don't like to put people off, because there's also, you can see behind me, there's a lot of neutrals. You can still wear brown, beige, grays, all of those. There's still pop colors in autumns and winters and springs and everything. But I personally I very pick up on the mood of color. So if I were to wear these sorts of colors, I wouldn't feel myself. So,
right.
But you just find your own way, and what makes makes your heart sing, what gives you joy, and colors just bring me joy.
Yeah, they do me, definitely. Yeah, they're fun.
And you're so lucky to live by the sea. I mean, that's the best.
Well, you say I'm lucky, but I upended my life and decided to move here. So one makes their own luck, I think.
Yes,
I lived in London for, 20 years. So, and then I just decided I want to live by the sea. So I just made it happen.
Oh, and it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Well, blue is the color of truth and integrity. So,
I'm all about truth and integrity.
Yes. So, and blue is also, so if you want someone to trust you, wearing the color blue is great. Blue is the color of communication. It's connected to the throat chakra. If you look at sort of certain logos as well, like the NHS, Facebook, they're all about helping, healing, communicating. So blue is that real nurturing communication color.
What's pink?
So pink is transformational. So we're actually in a transformational year because it's 2024. So if you add those numbers together, it makes 8, and 8 is magenta. So it's the color pink, and pink is transformational. So if you think of like beauty salons and things like that, so you go in there, you transform. So a lot of them tend to use the color pink, the softer color of pink. And pink is also the color of fun. It's fun, it's flirty, it's feminine. It brings out the fun. It's a little bit like the color orange. It's got that fun element to it. So because red and orange, red is your more masculine color, and orange is is a feminine color. But then pink is just red with some more white put in. So it's still a very strong, powerful color, but in a much girlier sort of way. So in a much more feminine way. It's also like wearing a pale pink is almost like giving yourself a cuddle. It's like nurturing, it's calming, it's girly, it's fun. And I do love pink. My house is pink.
Is your house pink? Is that the major color?
That outside, I did. I've wanted to do it for so long. I had to do I went to a fancy dress party. I dressed up as Barbie, and I've been ever since the Barbie movie came. Not that I think I'm Barbie or anything, but and when the Barbie movie came out, I wanted, because my house is that pale pink color. So my friend arrived and she helped me do a reel. So I've done a reel with my Barbie house. I just I love the softness of it. So it's not that strong pink, it's pale pink, and it's just like almost like maybe living somewhere like San Francisco, or it's just brings out the fun. And the neighbors were a bit like at the beginning, oh my gosh, but they love it. They walk past and it makes them happy.
That's nice. So what does your husband and children think about living in a pink house?
Well, so I have 2 girls and a boy. So my son said to me actually the other day, he was like, people say to me, oh, you're the one that lives in the pink house. So he's got that, yeah. But fortunately, he's a strong character. He can carry it off. But yeah, it's unusual for him,
Tough.
but he's and my husband's great. You know, I married someone with a green in his surname, so I was destined to, you know, my surname is Greenberg, so I laugh when I do color charts saying that I loved color so much I found a man with a color in his surname.
And what are his colors? Are is greens in his charts or not really?
So in his numerology colors, he's got orange. So we're connected on orange. So that's actually a really good point. So what I do is I do charts for people. So I do couples colors. So I can tell people how they are vibrating together. So my husband and I connect on orange. We're all about, you know, having fun, enjoying life. Where we don't meet so well is he has got red in his colors and I've got blue in my colors. So we approach life quite differently, but he is the yin to my yang. So it works perfectly, but it just means that sometimes there can be a test of wills, shall we say. But that's, that's the great thing about knowing is you kind of know he's in his red. I know what he's strong and determined. And so you just let them be sometimes. And it's really, it's so empowering to know. I do children's charts as well. So I tell how they're vibrating with you and where you're connected with them. So it's really like the numerology takes you so many places.
Can you be incompatible with someone and know through color charts?
Yeah. I can see where the problems are, but I can also help people to find the missing link. So generally, if I do people's couple charts and there isn't a color in common, it just means they have to work a little bit harder because they're not meeting on a color. So, but it's fine. It can be solved and it can be worked through, but I can see where the problems could be.
Golly. So where are you going to be going in the future with color? Have you got any plans moving forward? Yeah.
So I'd love my own TV show.
Me too. Start off a YouTube. It's the first step.
See you. Yeah, I can so see you having your own TV show. No,
I used to be a TV presenter, so I've reverted.
Yeah. So it's I just really want to make a difference. I don't, a TV show would be wonderful, but really, I just want to make an impact on helping people. From my colors are orange, blue, and gold. So I'm also here to be of service, here to help and heal with the blue, but do it in a fun way. So the orange, you can see on my Instagram stories and everything, I have that sense of fun, but I also have that blue side to me. So I'm very good at helping, healing, being quite calm in a crisis. And with the gold, I just, want to do the best that I can, be the best me, and help other people to be the best of themselves as well.
That's nice. Beautiful. So what else can you tell me about colors?
What else can I tell you about colors? That they are everywhere, and we need to express our gratitude for color, because how boring would the world be if it was black and white? We need to, go out in nature, go out and looking at color everywhere and just enjoy it. Life can be very hard, gray, and we need to just embrace it. It's here for the taking. Use it as your toolbox. It's a toolbox for life, and it's eating it, wearing it, seeing it, just embracing it. That's my thing. That's my motto.
So, but you think it can really elevate moods if people just paint their rooms in certain colors or have certain 100%. Artwork? What would you recommend for people to just raise their vibration and feel happier?
So I often recommend, so in lounges, greens and blues are great to have in a lounge with pops of a nice vibrant color or maybe a metallic, because that's very calm. You want to go into your lounge and feel calm and relaxed. Again, in the bedroom, same sort of thing. Violet, the color purple is really good to have in a bedroom. It's very calming, and it's also kind of like, it's got that spiritual uplifting link to it as well. So you might have really nice, powerful dreams with having the violet in there. hair, but that's all about calming. In the kitchen, it's really good to, food is very much linked to red, orange and yellow. So they're really nice to have, not necessarily walls of them or anything like that. Actually, I was chatting to a lady yesterday, telling her that I just bought a new tin opener, and it's got an orange handle. I mean, I open that drawer and I see the orange handle, and it's just like, it just sparks joy for me. So you can just bring little pops of color into your home without it making, being too much. It's a slowly approach. Drinking out of a blue glass, the water is much more healing, because it's taking the vibration of that color blue. What else can I tell you? And so also,
my mug here, I've just been drinking from my...
Yeah, exactly. Plants are an amazing way. So it's not only do plants help you to breathe easier, they take the carbon dioxide away and put the oxygen into the air. They're also amazing to see. Green is so good for our well-being. So it's almost like bringing the outside in. So a home full of plants is wonderful. If you're lacking, so what the other thing that I do is, when I do a numerology chart, you will see, I haven't actually got one to hand, but you'll see all the colors on the wheel. So I will be able to see who's got what colors in the home. And then whatever color is missing from these 9 colors, I'll make a recommendation to you to add to into your home somewhere. So in our home, we've got a lot of orange, so we're quite fun loving, but what we lack in our home is structure. So that's so indigo, something a little bit more. Actually, my daughter has got indigo in her colors, but just to kind of remember to plan things, be organized, bring that structure in. So it's all about balance, isn't it? It's about having that fun loving side, but also having the structure. So just bringing in the colors that you're missing are going to make a big impact. I work with interior designers as well on color, because everything gives you a mood, sets the tone for how do you want your house to feel? Do you want it to feel very calming? Do you want it to feel very gold and and exciting and joyous, and it's just, every color can give you something.
What about black and white? Tell me about that, what they mean.
So, well, white is actually is the combination of all the colors together, because that's how really color starts. Color and light and white is the starting point. So white is an amazing way to show off color. Actually, when I do a color analysis or a color reading, I generally wear white or cream. That's the other thing with color analysis. You're either cream or white. So your pop color would be more, if you have a cool skin tone, you would do white. And if you have a warm skin tone, cream is better for you. So I don't know if you found that yourself, if cream or white is better, but it's going to be much easier on your skin to wear the cream. So I do a lot of, where's my creams and my whites here?
I never wear cream.
Yeah,
I wear brilliant white, but I never wear cream, actually.
Right.
To be honest.
So try it. See, have a look. See, but so that would be the white. The white actually gives your colours that opportunity to pop. So I actually have quite a lot of white in my kitchen because I have coloured units. So it actually makes things. I've got pink stools, so it makes colours pop. Black has its place. It's it's in the fashion world. It's very chic, and people always say it's slimming. And I don't necessarily follow the slimming thing, but what I think black does for people who wear a lot of black is it creates a silhouette. So you can create that same silhouette by monochrome dressing. So if you dress in all one color, it's creating a silhouette. It's also slimming. So I'm very much into trying to move away from the black for that slimming side of things, because it doesn't have to, it doesn't have to be that way. All color does exactly the same thing in my colorful world. But I know people love black, and I know in a home, I don't think a lot of people.
I just got accents of black. I'm asking it because, as you can see around my door frame, so my house is monochrome, so it's black. The walls are black and white.
Yeah,
and then I've got pops.
And then you've got all your pops. Exactly, it's perfect. I also have I've got those mini tiles, so I have I have a wall with all different holiday pictures, but the frames are actually black because it makes the colors pop. So I do also, I there is a point for black. It's a great color. It frames things. Also having, we have a room with black tiles with gold on them. So, and it creates an impact. So I think that's when people want to make an impact. Wearing all black with, you know, some metallics it does that, doesn't it? It's a head turner.
I've got metallics on my, as it says, rock.
You've got it all. You've got the pop of color with your beautiful hair color. Then you've got the pop on your lipstick, and then it's almost like you've got the black and then your metallic just with that little pop. So I don't like to sort of like alienate people from coming to me where they think I'm going to say you can never wear black anymore. You know, it's not that at all. It's, you know, color is just a nice way of adding to your life. You can still be in your comfort zone of black, just, you know, with pops of color.
Mix it up, definitely. So have you got anything upcoming, any offerings, any courses, anything like that?
So I would love to run a retreat at the end of the summer, a colour retreat. I'm working on that at the moment. I'm working on some other little colourful projects too. I'm part of a networking group. So this year is actually all about collaborations. So I've got some nice collaborations coming up. I can see the great thing about colour is I can work with like beauticians, I can work with nutritionists, I can work in so many different interior designers, so many different areas, because color is pretty much, it has an effect in so many different areas. So I love collaborations, and I also love working with my children I do that once a week. I run color workshops, and I'm looking to do more of that in the summer holidays as well. So because kids just get so much joy from color, and they you know, it's amazing. Like I work once a week on a Monday in a school, and I arrive and they're like, oh Gabby, what color are we doing? And they just, you know, they get so excited, they love it. And I think, and like, if you can start children appreciating and have the joy of color from a young age, they will take that through hopefully to adulthood, and not you know, go to the darker side of life and start getting I mean, obviously, you know,
well, it's depressing. I don't know. I think that there's certain colors, if you only wear those colors, it is a bit depressing. I do think you need a pop of color and to mix things up. Otherwise, if you're permanently wearing, you know, the grays and the blacks, and that's all that you have in your wardrobe, I do think that there is a depressive element to it. That's my belief anyway.
No, I totally agree with you. And also so even in corporate, I think things have relaxed so much. So even if you have to be, you know, dressed all in a suit, you could go in a navy suit but have a pop of little bit of orange underneath, or something, you know, just, it doesn't have to be, just it shows your sense of fun, or like a suit with a red tie or an orange tie, or just something to give that zing of like, this is me, I'm showing up, I'm serious, I'm corporate, but I've got that sense of fun, and I'm showing I'm showing a bit of my color.
I think so too. Right. So how can people get in touch with you, Gabby?
So I have an Instagram account, which is for the love of colors.gg. I also, I think you're showing my email address as well, for the love of colors.gg@gmail.com. So okay. Those are my two areas that I generally work from, but I can give you my mobile details. And I also have a Facebook group. It's less active, but I have plans to do much more. I would love to set up a group where we can be interactive and talk about color, and talk about, so there's so many days where color plays a part, national days, like there was a National Wear Red Day, there's all these different days. So I'd love to be able to create a group where people can, just get little snippets of something about color each day. So I'll be promoting that on Instagram too. So if you follow me there, and email is great.
And any final words of wisdom, my dear?
Words of wisdom. Well, I do love this quote that I have on my Instagram, and I just think, that's, where is it? Just, I want to say it correctly. Where is it? So color is a power that directly influences the soul. So, and I think that is so relevant, because whether we like it or not, 25% of color is what we see, 75% we actually absorb it, we feel it. So our nervous system is affected by it. So color is everywhere, and let's just enjoy it, enjoy life, and embrace the joys of color, because it's there for the taking. It's our toolbox for life.
Beautiful. Well, thank you, Gabbie, for a lovely, interesting conversation about color. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Click the like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you.